I'm talking about the never-changing and the ever-changing. So we are the never-changing, and everything appearing in the never-changing is the ever-changing. Hope this isn't complicating things. But my 3 stages of awakening, the first stage was that I recognized I was not the body-mind because I was able to witness it. I was able to see the thoughts arising. So the never-changing is the background of everything, and the ever-changing is the thoughts arising in that never-changing, in the awareness that is the never-changing. So the thoughts are coming and going. The moods and emotions are coming and going. That is the ever-changing. The outside world is ever-changing. It is just what's happening in that moment. But you are prior to that. You are the never-changing as all this ever-changing arises. So the second stage of awakening for me was the realization that I'm not looking for presence, I am presence. So there was an outward projection towards looking for presence in that ever-changing world. I was looking for presence there, but I was the presence. So it's to bring yourself back to, or not yourself because you already are here, but it's to bring your attention, your focus towards who you are rather than out towards the ever-changing. There's a background of everything, and that is who you are. So if you can get a sense of that, if you can rest as that rather than going out towards the ever-changing, if you can sense the never-changing that's been with you all the way through your life, no matter what age, there's always been that sense that something doesn't change as you age. For me, that was the case. I always felt like, hang on a minute, I'm a different age, but I don't feel any different. That's because it was the never-changing is who you are. Then the third stage was identification. So I'd realised I wasn't looking for presence, I was presence. So I got some sense of that never-changing, but I was still identifying as a person. Because that never-changing, which is what everybody is all the time, your awareness every day, had been identified as the ever-changing. God, I hope this makes sense. So the never-changing had been identified as the ever-changing. I'd built up a mind-made identity about a story of a person in the world. But I was looking from awareness because I am awareness, but believing that awareness to be this story. Does that make sense? So I believed in that separate person, that story of a separate person. I believed that to be who I was because I was looking from awareness, but I was pasting. I was believing. They called me Colette, and I was believing that awareness was Colette. But Colette was the ever-changing. And awareness is the never-changing. The ever-changing is just happening. And the never-changing is the background of everything, is who you are. We just think we're the ever-changing. The never-changing is the silence in which the words arise. The never-changing is what's always here. The I am. the thing that's prior to everything else that arises. Thanks for watching.